took off with this in the world. I mean, my rod just come down. He hammered it too, man. He hammered it. Let's get down there to him. I'll break him off. I mean, a nice channel cat. Boy, when he took it, he went too, buddy. Man. I couldn't get my camera on quick enough. He just absolutely smashed it. And that thing just about jerked my rod out of the rocks. Just a cut piece of skipjack like that. I couldn't get my camera on, and then right after I landed him, my camera died. So we had to get a new battery put in, but you can see him on the end of the stringer right down there. It's a nice fish. And I had just cast out. Something had been kind of playing with it. And buddy, he took it, and my rod just about went in the water. I was right down there when I caught that first catfish. Fished on about another 30 minutes, got hung up a few times, decided to try it somewhere else, so we moved up here. This is where I would normally catch them at. You've got water coming in here, so you got quite a bit of current this way, and then you got more slack water back here, and usually right in this seam where the two meet is a good place to catch fish. This rod just twitched again. Again, I'm just waiting on it to take off and bow over. Probably got something small pecking at it. You can kind of see it. I don't know if you can see it or not. It's moving pretty good. All right, so we've got a fish on. I didn't even know it. I was reeling in to check the bait, and it's not fighting like a catfish. I don't really know what it is, but it is big, whatever it is. Maybe a big drum. Nope, it's a turtle. I want y'all to check out this soft shell turtle we got. If I had a cooler, he would be coming home. I've been wanting to catch one of these guys, but I don't have a cooler. So we're gonna see if we can get him unhooked. We'll let him go. I knew it was a big fish, whatever it was. It just wasn't a fish. We're gonna be adding a merch line here in about the next month, and I've got some different samples and stuff on the way. I just wanted to kind of show you guys what was coming up. Definitely, I mean, coffee's my thing. This one right here, the black is sharp. I just got this sample in today. I've had this one for a little while, but black came in today. Gonna have some other stuff coming out. And when I drop that store link in my YouTube channel, be sure you check it out. Today what we're actually gonna do, we're gonna try something different. We're gonna try some mayonnaise catfish. So yeah, I really thought that was gonna turn out to be a great trip. We caught that catfish about 5 minutes into the trip. That was the first cast getting that rod put out. And landed that when it literally almost jerked my rod off the rocks. It was going crazy while I was fiddling with another rod. But anyway, we got it landed and fished about another hour and a half, and we happened to land that massive soft shell turtle. And you better believe if I'd had a cooler loaded with some ice, we'd be trying some turtle soup today instead of some mayonnaise catfish. I don't skimp on paper towels when we're doing fish, whether that's cleaning them, drying them before you cook them, whatever. Get them good and dry. So that was those two fillets. I just kind of cut them in half. There's that. And now we'll set those to the side. Got just a mixing bowl here, and A little bit of light mayonnaise, and we're just going to take a couple of healthy dollops of that. Then we're going to try some of this lime pepper. A little bit of that in. To that, I think I'm going to add just a little bit of garlic powder right here. And I don't want much of that. I am not a huge garlic fan, but I do think that it will add to the flavor.
Daddy.
So we're going to get that all stirred up.
Hey, Daddy.
Hey, buddy.
I want to see it.
Well, there it is.
I want to see it.
There it is. All right. And I don't cook with anything but what I don't give it a little bit of a taste, so we'll try that. Very salty. Where did the salt even come from? Must be in that lime pepper. Unless this got mislabeled from garlic salt to garlic powder. That could be it. So we're just gonna, I think I'm gonna add just a touch of heat to that. And we'll go a little deer meat for dinner style here with our Everglades and give that a try in there. I'm a big fan of the Everglades cactus dust. The fish and chicken is pretty good, but I definitely like the cactus dust. But this is a little bit of heat. I always wind up with a bunch of heat left over because I buy the packs that have all the different flavors, and we don't need a lot of heat. But I think it'll go good with this fish. Definitely don't want much of that in there. That's probably good. I think we got it with that one. Yeah, I've just got these Reynolds single sheets here. We'll put just a little for a base, and then take our first fillet right on top. All right, so we're just gonna get that wrapped up, crimp that top edge down, and we're just gonna loosely roll the sides up. We're just going to throw them right on top of that. Got our oven set 350 degrees. All right, so yeah, we've got that set on 350 degrees. We will probably let that cook. We'll start around 10 minutes and then we'll check it. Don't take long because definitely don't want to dry out our catfish fillets. Thought we'd just do a little update around the house where we did a series of videos a while back, back during the early spring, of just trying to get some clearing done and some stuff done. So unfortunately, some of it has kind of come back up. I haven't poisoned or weed eated back here or anything, but I did kind of get it where I could mow down in there. And check out the video here if you want to kind of see what that used to look like even before we had our chicken coop here. Roof's finished, and chicken update. So the reason we got the boys chickens, we go through like a half a dozen eggs every morning if they're eating eggs with us. And we got a dozen chickens, and we thought, hey, that would be great. We can pick up 10 to 12 eggs a day once they get grown out good and start laying. Well, the problem is, of those dozen chickens, which by the way, we bought straight run instead of pullets, 11 roosters. If you would like to see a video on basically coop to kitchen and on the table, make sure you comment below, I want to see it. So we'll definitely do that because it's gonna happen anyway, whether I film it or not. And obviously I'll edit out all the stuff that you don't need to see. But yeah, that's kind of just that's our life right now. So we got 11 roosters in the backyard. I've been through about 300 or 400 pounds of layer pellets, and I refuse to just keep feeding a bunch of roosters that are never going to give us eggs. So we got one old hen. Let's run in and check on that fish. I gotta say, this looks pretty good. So it really tastes great. Like there's no hint of mayonnaise there. I don't taste any of the heat. I probably could have put on a little bit more Everglades heat. But yeah, that's it, mayonnaise catfish. So who would have thought that would work good? And I mean, you can just tell, you can tell how juicy that is. Like, it's just pulling apart. So that was all the moisture that we needed to cook it in, and it worked really well. Make sure you join us next week, where I hope to have a good creek adventure, wade fishing with some live bait. So you're not going to want to miss it. Hey, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like down below, comment down below what'd you like, what'd you want to see, and make sure you smash that subscribe button. We'll catch you next time right here on the J Line.